Is liquefaction a concern for your project? Earthquake-induced liquefaction has caused hundreds of billions of dollars in damages worldwide over the last several decades alone. Because of the resulting damage and possible loss of life, the International Building Code requires that liquefaction be addressed on commercial and institutional projects. So where is liquefaction a risk? There are three primary conditions required for liquefaction to be of potential concern. Strong shaking. This shaking is most commonly caused by significant seismic events. Loose, cohesionless, or granular soils like silts and sands. These soils tend to densify under cyclic loads and vibrations. Shallow groundwater table. Near-surface soils located below the groundwater table are saturated. The void spaces between the grains of silt or sand are filled or partially filled with water. When each of these conditions is present, earthquake shaking can cause densification of loose silts and sands and an accompanying increase in pore water pressure in the soil skeleton. Where do you find the combination of these three conditions across the United States? The United States Geological Survey, or USGS, has performed extensive seismic hazard analyses to determine the magnitude and peak ground accelerations for design earthquakes across much of the Western Hemisphere. In the continental U.S., all areas displayed in darker blue to red are susceptible to earthquakes powerful enough to trigger liquefaction. As can be seen on the USGS hazard analysis map, the most seismically active regions are located along the coasts, the Mississippi River, and the Wasatch Mountain Range. Loose sandy soils and shallow groundwater tables are most often found near bodies of water, such as oceans, lakes, and rivers. The subsurface conditions in these regions are often made up of alluvial or water-deposited soils. Because these soil deposits consist of sediments that have slowly settled out of water over thousands of years, it is common to have thick layers of loose, saturated silts and sands. Liquefaction is a concern for any project with a subsurface profile containing loose, saturated, silty, and sandy soils in an area where earthquakes are possible. If you are concerned that liquefaction might be a risk for your project, please contact us, and we would be more than happy to help evaluate your site.